Welcome! I'm Outnumbered, and you're watching the Survival Let's Play. This is Season 2, and this is Episode 1 because Minecraft Java version 1.20 just released, and we're playing on the new version now. This is a brand new random seed. I see some iron ore, that'll be good, but we have to go punch a tree first so that we can collect that resource. I also see some coal down there as well. Of course, it looks like we have a jungle and some warm ocean, so a lot of things to explore here. I don't see immediately any of the new features from Minecraft version 1.20, but I'm sure that we'll find some eventually. I think we have new structures with archaeology to explore, as well as cherry blossom groves with sakura, the cherry blossom trees. And here, let's go punch a tree so we can start collecting some resources. I'm excited to start a brand new world. It's been a while. I think almost a year since we did, well, not a year since, but Season 1 of the Let's Play was almost a year long. I think we had about 37 episodes total. And so I'm expecting this series to actually run maybe even longer than that one, because, you know, Minecraft 20 just released. Wow, look how big my GUI is. It's one thing I wanted to change in this series, is increasing the size of the crafting grid so that it's easier to see. Wow, I just threw that away. Let's make some sticks, and I should have a crafting table. Yep, there it is. Yeah, let's take it up over to where we spawned in, because I'd like to collect up some of this ore here. That's a really good find early game. Here, let's make our very first wooden pickaxe. Yeah, you love it. But we're not going to be using this wooden pickaxe for long, because I have plans to immediately upgrade to the stone with no delay. Thank you for your service, wooden pickaxe. You will go down in history as the first wooden pickaxe of Season 2. Oh, there's a lot of coal right there as well, so we'll be able to smelt this iron. I need to make a furnace first for smelting, and I haven't collected enough cobblestone for that yet, but we'll grab some. We'll get some more here. No worries about that. We have lots of time. Lots of time to explore this world and enjoy the new version of Minecraft. Oh, I didn't realize it's actually two separate veins of iron ore up here. We must be on some kind of stony mountain. Well, not exactly a mountain, I guess, but it's quite steep here. Was there iron ore I left behind? Yeah. I'm sure you're shouting at me that I left that there. Thank you for reminding me to pick it up. And let's grab some coal, and then we'll be able to smelt this early iron and make some tool upgrades. I think we might even have enough for some armor. And that's a new addition to Minecraft version 1.20 is armor trims. So we'll have to give that a try. I think, is there armor trims? You can do it for every level of armor, right? We're probably going to skip straight to the iron armor. I don't see why we would go after any leather armor when we could have iron, which is better. But then once we get to diamond, I heard that it's a lot harder to get the netherite armor, because you have to go to a bastion now in the nether to get the armor template for that. So that's something to look forward to. Usually I try to steer clear of those bastions, but we're gonna have to take one out eventually. So that'll be on our priority list. We'll get to that eventually. Let's make a furnace. Oh, I don't quite have enough for 2 furnaces, but I can make one to get this iron started. And then we'll make a second furnace here in a moment. Let's go ahead and get this iron going. Probably don't need all that fuel in there. And I see more coal. Let's see, there's a lot of good resources here. I was thinking for episode 1 of the new Let's Play series, we should maybe make a bit of a starter house. We didn't really do that in Season 1. It took us a few episodes before we set up some kind of storage area to call our own. Maybe we make one in the very first episode this time. It won't be much, because we don't have many resources, but I think it would be nice to get something going. someplace to call home. All right, let's get some more iron smelting here. We can split this out, I think. Okay, we'll leave 4 in there and just do 3. It's not the greatest split, but that's fine. And we have iron coming in, so why don't we go ahead and start crafting some items. Looks like I don't have enough for the shield yet, but I can certainly make a bucket, which is very important. And what shall I make next? Probably the essential iron pick. Wow, that stone pick didn't last long, did it? We've already upgraded past it. All right, we have 3 more iron. I think next is I would like some boots. That's the piece of armor that requires the least amount of material to craft. So we'll do iron boots, which is only 4 iron. And that leaves us 1 extra iron, but I'm sure that it won't be too difficult to find more. Let's go ahead and making a bed a priority in episode 1. That way we can sleep our first night because, oh, actually we need a weapon as well. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a stone axe. I would like to make some, I would like to chop some more trees as well. Let's go back down to where we chopped our first tree and grab a little bit more wood, and I think we should actually, oh, why is these leaves are not decaying? Oh, because it's attached to this giant oak, which now I need to mine fully in order to get the rest of the leaves. We can't have floating leaves in this world. Maybe in a different kind of series you can have floating leaves, but not in my survival Let's Play. They're unsightly. It looks like they're all gonna decay. Let's go ahead and grab some more wood. And then I saw some more coal as well, but I want to prioritize some food. And if we could find some sheep, we can get a bed going. We're a little bit high up. That looks really good over there, that plains area for finding sheep. How much wood do we have now? Because I would like to use my last iron ingot for a shield, just in case we don't make a bed in time. Nighttime is coming quick. All right, let's pick up our crafting table, and it's time to find some food and shelter for the night. Let's see, where do we want to go to find that? I haven't seen a single animal in this world yet. Well, now we have the good old wolf. We'll come back and tame one of those guys later. It'd be nice to have an early game pet, and I can't think of a pet more loyal than a dog. I see plenty of bees floating around here, but there is a distinct lack of sheep. Not to worry though, we will find one eventually. Actually, oh, it looks like this chicken over here already laid an egg. Wow, several eggs in fact. Thank you, chickens. I should probably... Oh, there's more iron here. That's really difficult to resist. Maybe we jump down in here and get the iron. Can't pass up some easy resources. Is this a good cave entrance? So there is a creeper down there. So let's try not to attract any unwanted attention. I just want to grab the easy iron and then back out the hole. Looks like we can get up this way. So at nighttime, she is a fallen and still no sheep. So let's continue our search up this way. There's a bee nest here, or a beehive, I guess. Bee nests are the one you craft. We'll come back for one of those later, but of course we're going to need a silk touch tool for that. There's our very first mob right next to our very first sheep. And it looks like we have a second sheep right here. All we need is one more, and I see it. All right, we have enough to craft the essential bed. I just need to put some distance between myself and, wow, look at that, a Savannah village. I think we'll head over to the village, actually. Where can I stop that's convenient for bed crafting? Perhaps right down here somewhere? Okay, let's make it a red bed. I think we'll start with a red bed in this world, and I heard dyeing beds has actually changed, so maybe we'll change the color of our bed over time. It would be interesting to see if we could keep the same bed for the entire series. Although I do have a bad habit of misplacing my bed in this world, any world. Okay, let's see if we can grab some leather here. Looks like I have attracted some more unwanted attention. You know, before I craft my own bed, we might just go ahead and make it to one of these villager beds. And then we can also get some food going here as well, because I've collected a couple different animals. Looks like I'm out of sprint, but if there's a bed... Okay, this one doesn't have a bed. That is a Bookie Boy's house. The villager... There's no bed in this house either? Where are you guys all sleeping? There's an iron golem. He's about to be putting in work, I think. This is the cleric's house. Am I mistaken? I don't know, but I'm going to try to sleep in this bed. And it looks like we can do. So that's our first night slept in this world. Thank you for the use of your bed. I would also like to use your home, if you don't mind, to craft up a few things. Let's go ahead and craft our own bed for starters. Let's see, I need some wood for that, and I have plenty. And I guess we can turn our bed red as we plan to do. There we go, that's our first bed in this world. Let's get some food going as well because I'm out of sprint. I'd like to have a bit to eat. Yeah, we have a variety of food, but I think I'll just go ahead and eat the mutton first. We do have 2 furnaces. Let's get multiple food cooking. And then we'll cook the iron eventually, but for now, let's go and see what this bed has, or what this village has to offer. It looks like it's another Savannah village. And I think I saw... There's the golem. I think I saw... Well, we know there's a librarian, for sure. That was the house over there. I see a farmer. There's nothing in this house, and we already explored... Well, we took a look inside those houses over there. This house has our food smelting. Actually, let's grab some to go, so that we can get our sprint back. And we'll go check these houses out over here. This village could be useful as this is the cleric's house, right? I was hoping... No, there's no... This is not a cleric's house. I keep making that mistake. I guess that's not what they look like in a Savannah village. Okay. We can get melon seeds here as well. Also, there's a farmer to trade with. This one is the cartographer, if I'm right. No, it seems that I am incorrect. This house is actually the, what is this guy called? The butcher, right, with the smoker. And he has quite a bit of food for me, which is nice. I'll take the wheat as well. Thank you, sir. Actually, you won't miss this chest. I'm just going to take that, too. And then looks like there's a way down here, but there's a fence all around it, so I'm just going to go back out the front door. Can you let me through, please? Thank you. And I see the hay bales. I'll collect them later. Is this another house with a smoker? Oh, no, okay, this is the cartographer. Let's grab some paper. We can actually craft our very first book. Of course, we could also have broken the bookshelves, but I think I would like to leave the bookshelves there for now in the librarian house. Yeah, let's just take and craft our first book. Actually, we'll take this chest as well. And the cartography table can stay there. I'll collect those later. For now, I just want to see what kind of loot we can get here. Okay, there's a torch. We did make a few of those already. The grass can stay probably forever. I guess I should collect saplings, but for now I'm just going to store all of these kind of things in this chest here. It looks like there's some water flowing down. Okay, this is another smoker boy. A butcher. Let's see. Can I collect up this water with my bucket that's still empty? And then we won't have this water flow all over. Yeah, let's just go ahead and grab that out. I'm not too worried about that small little farm area. Oh, there's a melon. We could collect up our very first melon. Hello, farmer. What do you trade? Potatoes. Well, that might change, sir. But for now, I'm going to steal this melon. Thank you very much. And how do you get in this house? Hello, what are you? An armorer? Ah, you have a blast furnace. Well, you can keep it for now. And is this the last house left to explore? It might be. It looks like another librarian. That's nice. There should be a couple running around here. And of course, they're going to have some good book trades for us. We'll probably come back here and get mending eventually. Let's collect up some more food, and then we'll return to our furnaces, because I don't want to spend another night here. Let's take one pumpkin with us for now, and we can come back for these another time. There's no hurry. And where did I leave my things? Was it in this house? No. Maybe this one over here? This one has a chest in it. Did I check this already? I did not. Our very first emerald. Very good. And some free food. I appreciate that. Let's leave the rest of these things behind, as we don't need them for now. Here, you can keep that seed safe for me as well. Okay, where is the house that I left my furnaces in? I think it's right here. Yep, and it looks like they're all done. This poor villager is not grown up, and I'm worried about what will happen to it when it does. Perhaps we should let's remove these chests and free the villager. I think I'm just going to remove the orange bed and then replace it. And hopefully that helps that villager out. All right, grow up and be a productive villager, and I'll come back and trade with you in the future. For now, I think we should actually move on from this village. This was a good place to get some early game resources, but we don't need to stay here. And this village is very close to spawn, so it will be easy to come back this way. Let's continue exploring our world and see where we want to set up our shelter. I would still like to make some kind of starter base in this episode. I'll need to grab some resources to make that happen, but I see some cows down here, and I wouldn't mind having just a little bit more food and leather. So let's take out the cows. Don't worry, we'll find more later to make a bit of a cow farm. We'll breed them up eventually, but for now, actually, let me take a look at the coordinates and see how far we've come. We are in the negative quadrant. It looks like about negative 300 on the X and negative 120 on the Z. With the large GUI, those numbers look huge. It takes up the whole screen. So using F3 in this series is going to look very bad on camera. We'll have to deal with that because I want to try to keep the large GUI size. I like it for crafting. You can actually see what I'm doing. Let's actually head back in the direction of 0, 0, which should be this way. I want to see if there's a nice place we can set up for a little bit of base building. Hello, cat. How did you get all the way out here? Are we headed in the right direction? Yes, we are. So I can get rid of the F3 screen for now, because it blocks just a little bit too much of the view. This forest could be quite nice for an early starter base, but I kind of have my sights set on the jungle. Let's go see if we can make the jungle work. Let's see. Oh, there's some easy iron to grab, and it looks like there's going to be even more of it. Let's go ahead and take as much as we can here. I'm always on the lookout for some easy starter resources, and so far we've barely had to cave to get quite a bit of iron and coal. Of course, there are many more resources we have left to collect, and I want to go caving for diamonds. Maybe we'll be able to fit it into the end of this episode, but I'm not sure if we'll have time. That could be an episode 2 thing to do, is upgrade to diamonds. Let me grab this coal vein over here, and then we'll continue on in a 0, 0 direction toward that jungle that we saw when we spawned in. Hopefully we don't have to cut back over that hill, though. Maybe we can find a shortcut around. Yeah, we're getting a lot of coal. And I think we've just mined out this whole vein, so let's get on out of here. Can I get through? Break a leaf. There we go. I'm free. And I believe this is the direction I was traveling in. Back towards 0, basically. We should grab some of this birch wood. That's where we spawned in, right? Right over there up the hill. Let's actually have a look at 0 in this world. We're very close. And I want to see if that's another place we might want to set up for a base, because in season 1 of the Let's Play, that's exactly what we did, is we started our base at 0 in the world, and it was very easy to remember how to get back there. Whenever I got lost, I could just head toward 0, and I would know exactly where I was going to be. Okay, we're almost, actually it looks like 0 might be close to the jungle, which might work out perfectly. If I had a boat, I could get down off this hill just a little bit easier. 0 is right here, but I don't want to build my base up on this hill. So we're not going to do a 0 starter base, I think, this time. Let's go over to the jungle and see if we can find an area that is more appealing. The place I would really like to put a starter base is a flower forest, but I don't see one close by. The flower forest, of course, has so many dyes available that we can get a lot of colors. Yeah, this jungle is quite nice. Let's go see. I'm pretty sure that this is exactly where I'm going to set up my starter base, but let's just find exactly the spot that we want to be, and then I'll go and gather some resources and we'll start our very first base. There's a large cave here. Oh, and it makes it very difficult for me to get down, but there is water stream here, so that's useful, and we didn't take too much fall damage. Let's grab some bamboo. If I cut it up high, it should regrow. But I'm gonna, oh, that's a creeper. But we survived with half a heart. Unfortunately, there is another creeper. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get away. Nope. So be it. Our first death in the world. At least we're gonna spawn right back in near where we died. We just have to go get our stuff back if it survived, which it should have done. I don't see why we would have lost it. But I definitely want those early game resources back, if possible. It would be nice to actually get some use out of that iron pick. Let's see, where was that water stream? The one that helped me down. Was it down this way a little more? I'll find it. Let's see, down here. And I had quite a bit of food on me. Okay, I see the water now. Let's use it just like we did previously. Okay, we're a little bit too far from it. Let's go back up this way and right down here. Yep, we can jump into this water stream. And there is all my stuff waiting on the ground to be picked up. If I can just get a little bit lower here. There we go. And now we can get our stuff back, and even a little bit XP. Okay, that was an unfortunate way to die. I couldn't quite get away from the second creeper. The first creeper was fine, but it got us down way too low to survive a second blast like that. So that's okay, we can recover easily, and it's just a survival world, so we don't really lose anything. And I have my bed back now. Let's go ahead and pick up this melon. There we go. And we have some company, but that's okay. We can easily dispatch our very first zombie, and I think we got an achievement out of that as well. We are now monster hunters. Oh, let's not forget the wheat and eggs up here. Might need to make a cake or some pumpkin pie. Did I get all of my things back? Let's go up here and see if I forgot anything. It doesn't look like I did. I just want to make sure. Oh, wow, our inventory is so full. Um, let's do some organizing here. You know, this is probably a good time to go ahead and do our first episode cut. And I'll be right back with some resources to start on our very first starter base. Season 2 of the Let's Play. Let's go. So I finally decided on this area for our starter home, right on the edge of the warm ocean here, and also with the stony hills in the background and the jungle trees, of course. As you can see behind me, I've put down a bit of a foundation. I thought this would be a good place for the location of the starter house, and I've built even a little staircase here down. We've got our bed down here, and we've set our spawn. I've also got some furnaces and some chests set up for storage, but these are not filled up yet. I'm still using the chest I put down when I set up in this area. I've also been growing up some bamboo because I thought it would be fitting to build our starter house out of the new bamboo logs, since this is Minecraft version 1.20 after all. So I have some of the new bamboo blocks crafted here. I also have some in my inventory ready. And as you can see, this is the new bamboo block. The way you craft this is using bamboo, and you put at least 9 into the crafting grid like this, and you get a block of bamboo. And then if you put the block of bamboo back into the crafting grid, you can get 2 bamboo planks per bamboo block. So we have quite a few bamboo planks crafted up. You can also strip these, which looks quite nice, because then you get the yellow with a different texture. Or you can leave them unstripped, like this green one here. So I've been growing up bamboo. Oh, also there's slabs and stairs for this bamboo block, so you can do things like this. And you can also do trapdoors and regular doors. So let's get to building our starter house. I think I'm actually going to start with these bamboo blocks. And now that it has a roof on it, I think it looks even better. What do you think? Not bad for a starter home, huh? It's a little bit yellow. I used a jungle wood for the roof. It's not a full roof either. Let me show you inside. There's a ladder up here, and you can actually get up on the roof. It just looks like this, kind of an open design up here. I thought might be nice to come up here, and once we get elytra, we might want to use the roof to fly around to various places in the world. In fact, we'll be doing some exploring in the next episode. Let me show you just a few of the other details I added. There's no furnishings in this room, but I did use the trapdoors here for some of the windows, and then the other windows have these fence gates, which you can also make out of the bamboo planks. Downstairs doesn't look like much, but I put in this little pillar here for support, and we've got our bed, furnaces, and some chests down here with some items that we've collected so far. Still got the bed down here. I added a crafting table We'll probably do an expansion here and probably spruce up the floor a bit once I figure out what block I want this to be. Maybe it might just be carpet. I'm not sure yet. And then we'll do some decorating up here. I also added this pressure plate right here by the door, and it blends in real nice. But now I can just walk over it to get out the door. Yeah, trapdoors on the outside. And then that's just jungle wood for the roof. And it just kind of goes all the way around. I got some more trapdoors on the back here. I really like these trapdoors. It's such a great design. And I think this house turned out pretty good for a starter home. So we don't need these blocks sitting out here anymore. And it looks like the bamboo is definitely ready to harvest. And I'm going to need some more of that soon to get some more wood. Eventually we'll make a bamboo farm. I also have one pumpkin growing over here because I'm gonna start using it for lighting so I can get rid of some of these torches. If you don't know, pumpkins and a torch make jack-o'-lanterns after you shear them, and it's a great way to substitute a more sophisticated lighting than putting these torches all around your build. I'm also going to incorporate some other elements around the house to kind of tie it in. Maybe mix up the blocks out here in front of the build and add in some foliage, some leaf blocks, probably jungle leaves since we have so many here. And I'll do that in between episodes, but that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in episode 2. Yeah, season 2 of the Let's Play is back. See you next episode. Take care.